2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
Currently in first position. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing. Straight away off the tee shot, the second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? What a shot that was, Rich.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Now look how they attacked this one.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot into the third. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, terrific approach, and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
13 feet to the cup. It's on a great line. Oh, well played.
This player is putting for fun.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Not a bad line, this. Well done. Take the birdie.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Well, that's beautifully judged. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Nicely done.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, that's a ripper. And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Pretty good shot there.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
This is looking pretty good in the air. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Well struck. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Super shot that. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flag stick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
He's currently sitting in first place, looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. A bit long on that one. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, he's up, Tiger. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's tracking. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Next up is this two-shot hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. This putt is about 8 feet.
Yep, tracking nicely.
They're nicely holed. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
This one's for birdie. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, well played. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Oh, that's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That will drop and it will extend the lead. Now 2 shots up after that one. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that signs off on